so we're going to look at shooting from the hip. So we're talking about a situation that is different from in-fight. Right, so it's not in-fight, and it's not hitting this guy preemptively from a pre-threat cue. You've had time to get your fence up and then hit him from there. This is, for whatever reason, you are found with your hands down by your side, and some intel is telling you you've got to do it now, you've just got to go. So your feet aren't in the best position and your hands aren't in the best position. What are your options from there? So just going to look at two options: hitting with a linear strike and then hitting with a circular strike. So something like a palm heel and a slap. Okay, so working a linear strike, or linear strikes from this kind of hands down position round by the hips. So I'm going to utilise almost like a drawing motion. So think about an appendix carry for a weapon. Here the hand would be accessing the garment, lifting, and the other hand would be coming up, accessing and sending it to the target. So we're going to utilise a similar motion for this. Essentially what the hands are doing, they're coming up, just getting above the belt line, coming off and going immediately to the target. I like it because when my hands are going, my momentum is already started, so there won't be any lag between the initial strike and the next one. And also the hands are staying in the silhouette, so I'm not giving away anything immediately to what I'm about to do, compared to as if I was going to screw on the spot and punch, with getting obvious flaring and rolling of the shoulder for a straight strike. But this is just something that works for me. If you've got your own method of doing something, maybe you like lifting the chin up for a jab, or just punching from the spot. If you hone that down, then fine. This is just an extra idea. But let's see how it goes. Let's just start, work a 2 count. Add more strikes. Okay, working a circular strike, so primarily a slap. But like I said, if a hook works for you, a hook works for you. So what I want to do is I want to lengthen the curve. So at the moment, because of the proximity and where my hands are, for a slap to work, my hands have got to go up and across. And what I want to do is make it go like that as much as possible. So I need to give myself more of a run up. So the way I do that is I'll take my shoulders and I'll just turn them ever so slightly. So now I'm pointing off there. So I've gone from here and turn my shoulders to about there. So I've got that much more of a run up to his face. So I can do that by feigning deafness. So I do that here by just turning my shoulders and presenting one ear. Not a big deal, but you can make it as big or little as you want, but just a little turn. That's giving me a bit more of a run up. Second thing I'm going to add is tension. So from here I want to get the muscles ready, get the tension loaded in the muscle, so that when I release the catapult it's at its maximum tension. So the way I'll do that is just by a shoulder shrug, almost like an exclamation. So I'll take it from here and I'll just stretch it out like that. So keeping my hands where they are, that's perfectly acceptable in terms of I don't know what you're saying and I'm trying to understand it, so from here, that. If we add that to the deafness, we've got a shape that looks like that, which isn't too untoward. But what I've done is I've done two things in half a second. I've loaded it up and I've given myself a bit more of a run up. So I've gone from here to there, like that, but this is ready to go now. So from here, what your work is, and then you'll fire the shot. Okay, one more, as we're already here. We're going to work on offline subject. So best tool for this job is the nearest one, and in this case it'd probably be a hammer fist. If my hands are in this position here, nearest weapon to nearest target, this hand at this moment has to go up in a kind of chop fashion, so for me, doable. But what I want to do, what I was playing with, is just sending it, rather than sending it up and across, try and make this curve longer. So the way I can do that is just by moving this hand, if possible, across to the other side. You can disguise it by either scratching your belly, searching for something, or readjusting your pants, something like that. But essentially what I want to do is take the hand from this position over to here before I hit him in the face. Alright, so that's going to work. Here are some additional strikes. I'll follow up. Okay, so there's some ideas. To summarise, what we did was we talked about hitting from the hip. So the hands are in a real shift position. You can't adjust the feet in that moment. It's how you've just got to go. We looked at linear strikes, as hands coming up into a straight fashion. We looked at something where we'd employ a circular strike if that's your favourite kind of entry, and then follow-up shots from there. And then we looked at quickly at an offline subject, so just transitioning the hand to give it a better for run-up. So have fun.
Hi there, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it and the content that we're putting together. If you did, then it would really help if you could like the video and subscribe to help us grow. Feel free to comment or tell us what you'd like to see on here. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.